Alrighty, I hope everybody here is having a good day. I know that this has been quite the ordeal that we've had. Lots of things had to be changed, so I'm glad that all of you guys are managing. I'd like to first take the opportunity to thank you guys for the nomination that you guys have given me for the webmaster position. I really appreciate that. So for the short semester that I have been in SHIP, I've seen that this organization prides itself in many things. Some of the values that I see practiced are hard work, career development, and community. And I say that having a community is vital to the success of our peers, be it first semester freshmen, people who've just switched majors, and grad students. Community gives everybody a sense of belonging, okay? And I think that the webmaster is vital to presenting the core values that embody SHIP to those outside of the club. The way that the club is presented will tell others what they are missing out on, whether it be great get-togethers, the opportunity to serve our community, or professional development. The webmaster takes the vital step to ensure that the public can easily know what SHIP is, no matter the medium. Whether it's promotion for fundraisers, photos of the events that SHIP holds, or stories from people in the club. Recording of these events is important to tell others what we as a club and community stand for. The webmaster is the catalyst to tell people that are outside of the club, we're a big community, and having a good documentation of the pictures and videos is a great way to tell people, look, this is what you can be a part of. I think that webmaster is vital to tell everybody, look, this is a great club. This is something that you should consider. With this in mind, I want you to know that if I'm voted into this position, I'll take great care to present the organization in the best way possible. I'll use the resources available to me. I will use the resources available to me to tell the students about the amazing things that they are missing out on by not participating in SHIP. So I'd like to take a few moments to address a few of the questions that were actually given to me in the email. One of the questions is, how do you plan to improve the website content and have our members actively use it? Which I think it works very close to another question that was also on the email. What is something new that you would like to incorporate as webmaster? So one of the things that I want to incorporate into the website and maybe form something would be creating a database or like a place where students can upload their pictures of like events that they've been to, or just even at the club meetings, just simple things of like, oh yeah, we had this moment together, we had this moment together. This would help create a greater sense of community between the members and keep, well, photos that we need to promote the club. I want to make sure that things are documented well. This means a lot of event photos, possibly even videos, I'm thinking. Specifically, I want to record more mini documentaries that SHIP is doing, namely like our outreach efforts, like La Familia or LEX or SHIP Junior, stuff like that, making sure like, look, we've done this. This is the amazing work and outreach that we're doing as a community or to a community. We can place them on our website to provide another layer of professionalism and engagement for anyone that browses on the website. Why do I want to do this and who does this benefit? I would say it benefits three of the major parties that we have. Our members, for one, will benefit from this because whenever they want, they can go to the website and, oh, look, we have all of these amazing photos. Maybe we want to create a collage for the end of the year, maybe for something for graduation or just anything, just having those photos there and to ready for and available for all of the members is something that I think would benefit everybody in the club. I think it would also benefit prospective members. When I'm looking into a club, first thing I do, I look it up on Google and, oh, look, it pops up. Let's go to their website. And then I see it's something that's from like 1994. And I'm like, yeah, these pictures are really old. I don't know what they're doing. It doesn't give you an update on what they are now. And I think that having that updated would be something very important. So people, oh, look, they're still doing stuff. They're still doing this. I want to join in on that too. And another one of the third of the reasons why I think it would be beneficial is because if we, like I said earlier, the first thing I do when I look at a club is look them up on their website. Oh, shipua.org. What do they have on there? We want to have it updated so they know what we're doing. They know that we have an impact on our community and an impact on all the students that are here. So I think that having that website very very clean, updated, and concise with all the things that we want, and with all the things that we do would be something very important to do. And another question that was there, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Promoting events, fundraisers, and the club is crucial to having a successful turnout. What are some of the ways you would improve the promotion of events and presenting the image of the club? So, as webmaster, it would be one of my main
I
objectives to
think
present.
in the you were allotted 5 minutes, and we went over. The questions were for eBoard to ask
Oh,
if no one else had any questions. So I think we should open
Oh,
it.
it's totally fine. It's totally fine that he uses it for his speech. It's just a matter of what he wants to do for his speech.
It still went over 5 minutes. I apologize.
oh, I apologize. Yeah, I was on another tab.
Yeah.
My speech open, so I hadn't seen the chat. So, I mean, it was pretty much almost the end of it.
I try to end soon.
I'm sorry?
Alejandro had a question.
Just try to end.
Oh, okay. So, as webmaster, it's one of my main objectives to present the organization and yada, yada, yada. So here's the point of it. Engagements with the general body is one of the most important things that we can do. You want to make people feel like they belong. We're creating a sense of community. One of the things that the way that I would use the social media platforms is to engage more with the people who are in the club, probably asking them polls with, what do you want to do with this? Maybe something as simple as like, what do you guys want to have for food during the general body meetings? This would let people in the club know that they have an influence in something. It's something that'll let them know like, oh, I'm a part of this. I leave my little footprints. I think it's something very important that we should also do. And that's pretty much it.
All right, thank you, Alan. So just for the sake of time, so we'll do a little bit of questions, like one or two. Anyone would like to start off? Thank you, Alan, for questions. Let's see who, the show of hands. So anybody, so Alejandro, feel free to ask a question.
Just a super quick question. You touched a little bit on, social media representing us that way. I think, that is really important. That's how a lot of our members and potential members do see the club. How do you plan on improving the content that's being posted on, Instagram, or possibly expanding to Twitter, and then just more emphasis also on Facebook?
So one of the things that I would really prioritize as webmaster would be to document what we do. So I'd take tons and tons of photos and lots of clips of video to make sure that we have like a bin full of things that we want to post. So instead of posting like all of our event photos on one day, probably like space them out like, oh, this is something that this guy was doing here 3 weeks later, or like 3 days, depending on like the upload schedule that we want, we could organize it like, oh, we have this photo, another photo, just push them out slowly. That's what a lot of media creators do, like media influencers do. They take a huge photo shoot one day and then just post the pictures every once in a while, which is what I think we should do instead of just like posting everything all at once.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Last question, everybody. So looks like I'll have a question. So yeah, so pretty much it's webmaster's duty isn't only for the website, social media, but also for merchandise, trying to get that ship image around campus. So besides social media and the website, what other things what you do in terms of putting ship's logo across campus?
I think one of the things that I think would be really cool is creating something that's nice, small, that everybody can take anywhere. Things like keychains would be awesome. Things like stickers, something simple, like everybody has a water bottle at the university. Might as well just like, why not stick a sticker on there? Like think tank stickers on your laptop. I do that. Might as well put a ship logo on there. Just little things that people know, like, oh, we exist, things like that. Like little pieces of merch just everywhere, all around. You know what I mean? Also shirts, depending on like the new regulations with the shirt designs, it's great to have a good shirt. This year's design was amazing. Might as well get some people to work on it for next year.
All right, thank you, Alan. So